where it said like the coupon part, like the second receipt.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that she gave me. And I asked for the receipt. I knew I was not tripping. I'm going up over every price, and I'm looking at the prices. The highest thing that I got was toothpaste. It was $9.50. And then the baby soap was 70 something. Oh Lord.
Said I was recording, but you talking. I mean, like, tomato. You supposed to always get a receipt, bro.
She handed me some paper. I thought that was her receipt.
There's no receipt in the seats in the bags.
No, the only thing that she handed me, I thought it was the receipt, but it said like a little $5 off, $2 the barcode at the thingy. That's the only thing that she gave me.
Okay. Elevations to everyone in the collective. We are back for another live reading. Hopefully everybody has had an amazing Wednesday. Today is the day of what? Mercury? If I'm not mistaken, I'm still getting the use to and the hang of the different seasons. Nonetheless, thank you to all my returning watchers, viewers, and subscribers. And if you are returning, it's because, well, hopefully it's because I said something that you liked that brought some type of truth, clarity, and or awareness to your life. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Shay, the dual alchemist, your dual natured being. I embody and embrace both my light and dark side. This allows them to work together instead of working against each other as they did when I was in my karmic energy. I do not pretend to be perfect. You are not going to be typically comfortable over here because, you know, I talk about the uncomfortable things of you are used to things being sugar-coated, or you are used to people allowing you to stay in your comfort zone. You have probably found the wrong channel. Y'all haven't did a live reading during the daytime in quite some time. Usually they've been late night readings, but we getting back into the motions of things. So thank y'all for bearing with me through all these tumultuous times. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I greatly appreciate the supers, the super chats, the likes, the shares, the donations for everybody that has visited the site and inquired about personal readings. I greatly appreciate the patronization and ask that y'all continue to do so. My feet are hot. It's just like, why do socks exist? But if they have to exist because, you know, I got to wear them with shoes sometimes, you know, it's just like, you know how they make like lambskin condoms? Can we make those for like feet? I don't know. I like to be barefoot. I don't know. Just random thoughts of a maniac. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into some prayers. This is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you are new to the channel. As you come into the live, come in with respect for yourself, for those in the live chat, as well as me, the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger for the messages. I am very blunt over here, okay? I only do that because that's what I expect no less than from anyone else, okay? Everything is not gonna always resonate with you. Do not try to force the messages to fit. I've been running into a lot of people lately, and you know, I'm not trying to laugh at anybody, but all the messages cannot possibly resonate with one person, okay? Or with you, or with just like, and even when I give out a message, there may be some parts that resonate with you particularly or someone else, but it doesn't mean that the whole message is for them. That's why we use discernment in our intuition collective. It is very important when we are going into these ascension level events, these light code downloads and stuff that are being beamed upon the planet, cosmic light codes at that. We definitely have source soon and abundance. So I did pick the right deck. Cool. So yeah, timelines can be past, present, and future, although I do like to let people know. If I am guided strictly to look into the past for something, for a message that pertains to right now or something coming up in your future, I will be very clear about it being a past message. Usually though, my messages are real time. I feel a lot of real time energy, and I feel a lot of present energy coming up, okay? A lot of the times the energies, especially when I'm picking up on not collective energy, but the collective karmic energies here, you know, your energy vampires, they are very predictable. So the energy that I feel in the readings at the current moment while I'm giving out the read, you can surely learn how, if you know your energy well enough, you can predict what they're going to do next. It's like some of this stuff is not, I mean, you can call it a spiritual gift, but some of this stuff is just like putting two and two together. It really is, because if I say that these karmic energies are doing this right now, at the current moment in your energy or to someone in the collective, we can bet our bottom dollar that these people are going to do X, Y, and Z next. They don't change, okay? These people don't have any originality. They don't change. They all work off of the same script and playbook. And even when they see that others have failed, it's some idiot that's going to step up out of their cliques and their groups and say, I'm going to be the one today. I'm going to be the one that will challenge collective, and I will beat them. It's just like, but yet they're going off of the same playbook. So their energy, their movements are very predictable. You really don't have to use use cards or get tarot readings to figure out what people are going to do next. You catch them in their manipulative moves, their deception, and then you let them make the moves for you. You know, like it's almost like I don't know. I'm not a chess player or anything like that, so I really don't want to equate it or compare it to chess, but it's like letting your enemy make all their moves, thinking that they are predicting your moves, when every move that they've made is to get you closer to the win. Does that make sense? Every move that these people make, collective, in your energy or around you, they just teach you how to maneuver around them. Does that make sense? They really are predictable, okay? And I don't care how genius that somebody thinks that they are out there. Once you wake up and you take control of your life and your power, authority, it's over for them. And everything that they're going to do. And once you know this about yourself, every move that these people make is like, I'm going to show you, how dare you take control over your power and authority and energy and vitality. So I'm going to show you, and we can easily predict that their next move is going to be, what do they attack? Your love life, your family, your friendships, your career, your stability. And it's just like predictable. This is what they do. These people have no level of, they don't think outside of the box, They don't even know the box is there. They are comfortable with the box being there if they do know. Like every move that they make is predictable. Everything that they attack is the same thing. Even when you find yourself facing new competition or people who have declared themselves your enemies, that they're going to always do the same thing. Sex, magic, love spells, attack your love life, come to me spells. They're going to mess up. They're going to do beauty magic, handsome magic. They're going to try and siphon your energy. They're going to try and steal your messages or your gifts. It's all the same. It's predictable. Like Tiffany said on Chucky, everybody know Chucky used a knife, I think it's only one time I seen him really make do an unaliving other than with the knife. He did it that one time with the nails and part to the Bride of Chucky, Child. Hopefully y'all okay though in the collective. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, double tap the screen as you come in. And thank you for everybody that tunes in and taps in. So we got really good energy, collective. I only pre-shuffled a little bit. These days have been very busy. Let's go ahead and get in our prayers of protection, all that good jazz. Ancestors of my highest good, Ashe. Spirit guides, Ashe. Spirit team, Ashe. Guardians, Ashe. Protectors, Ashe. Guides, Ashe. Highest self, Ashe. Divine beings on the Divine Council Board, Ashe. Galactic Council members of my highest good, Ashe. Cosmic beings of my highest good, Ashe. Divine beings of my highest good, Ashe. Empaths, Ashe. Light workers, Ashe. light bringers, Ashe, light bearers, Ashe, healers, Ashe, shamans, Ashe, and all of the all other multidimensional, multifaceted beings of our highest good, including those of the underworld that do protect and guard you, girl. Ashe, I say unto you at this time, so long as you are of my highest good. Protect this energetic field at this time. Protect my mind, body, soul, and spirit. Bring my chakras to a state of centeredness, balance, stability, and equilibrium. Allow them to work coherently and cohesively together in alignment and in attunement with the highest divine plan, highest divine timeline, to allow me to tap into the energetic field, the frequency field, the vibratory field of this message, to get the highest aspect of this message, to deliver it to the collective as clear, concisely, and precisely as possible. Remove all energy manipulation, whatever it is that you would want to consider it to be, and everything under the sun and everything in between, all variations of such, from all known and unknown sources and forces that are not of our highest good at this time, and protect us from those energy manipulations or energy work, from anybody projecting any energy or so-called magic, protect us from those that need protection from themselves, and please allow them to see the error of their ways. If there is any energy manipulation or any curses, spells, anything that makes it through our energetic field at this time, please allow us to transmute that energy into a higher vibrational, useful energy on behalf of the collective for our highest elevation, for our highest evolution, elevation, ascension, highest good, highest peak and peak performance of being the best at what it is that we are called to do, each and all of us on our own divine mission and or path. Allow us to be of the best and optimal service to those in the collective. I don't know what that is. Anyways, what did I want to say? For choosing me. Thank you for guiding me. Allow me to enter into the zero state of mind at this time and tap into the energy that needs to be tapped into to give out this message. I feel like there's something else I need to say. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Mother divine as well as Most High God source and the universe. Ashe. Like, me, Collective, you got a lot of people that have been kicked out of your energy. A lot of people. Okay. I'm thinking about 5 or 6 people at the very least, but then you got to think like those 5 or 6 people, they have 5 or 6 people each attached to them. So it's a lot of people that's been kicked out of your energy. Okay. Learning. Okay. What does the voice of the souls want to say? What's the learning? The number 4. I am number 4. The movie is significant. Uh-oh. Somebody may have a spiritual and or cosmic and or galactic bounty hunter on their keister. Okay, somebody may say that. I don't know why I said keister, but hey, somebody's name could be Serene. Like we're peaceful and serene, but it could be your name. It could be somebody's name. Somebody is trapped in the in-between. Somebody is trapped in the middle world, in the gray area here, in the no zone, the no-fly zone. This is the zone that is not governed by any energies. They're only governed, or they're mainly overran by entities here, because I'm hearing Dalton like off of Insidious. I guess that's it. This is my last pass with this one. The voice of the soul says learning. So maybe somebody is learning a valuable lesson about trying to tap into your energy. Okay. The secrets of your energy. They want forgiveness for some type of secrets here because they want to be free here. Somebody's stuck in the in-between. Yep. And they are being taken control of with submission, or this person wants to submit to you, or they want to submit to honoring the truth, admitting that there are secrets here that they kept from you. Secrets, schmeekrits. Collective, your debt is paid off. This could be karmic debt. There's something about your debt being paid off here. This could be karmic debt. This could be physical debt. You have a lot of I don't know what happened recently or what you did recently, but a lot of people were cut out of your energy. Okay. These could have been people that were trying to tack on their karmic debt to you. Nonetheless, you do have a new beginnings. We got something going on here about a mega project. You may be a part of a mega project, a mega building, a mega structure. This could be a mansion. This could be a house. This could be real estate. You have something coming. This could be a business where you do spiritual practices here, and it will be masonry. Maybe it will be off grid with the blind. People will not be, this will be on invite only. And people will be vetted on whether or not they are a sweetheart here. They will be vetted. Yeah, that's what's going on. Hesitation here on who to pick and choose. This could be a retreat, a spiritual retreat here. This could even be a spiritual refuge as well, you know? This could be the mega project. Something's going to make you money. Whatever this is, it's about to make you a lot of money. Like, you have a lot of good things in your energy. People are being cut out because these people aren't, if they weren't supportive, whatevs, you know, but these people aren't worthy of whatever this is. Okay. They aren't worthy to attach themselves to your energy or your beginnings, what you work hard for. Mayberry or Malbury is significant. Yeah, your debt is paid off this summer. Yep. And this is unblocked. Like, if you have financial that had to do with some type of debt, let's say it was like identity theft. A lot of us went through that. Data breaches and stuff that could have caused us debt. Loss of money. Hey! Y'all know how it is when the kid's up. If you don't know, you're finna find out. Hey! Anyways, you're going to went through several different financial blockages, stuff like that. We got Ganesha here, and we got Ganesha here. Ashe to Lord Ganesh, Ashe. There could be a deity that honors you here, okay? This person could have unblocked some type of, you're going to have some problems with your intestines, gastrointestinal problems, even like, you know, I'm not trying to be gross, constipation, stuff like that. Some type of blockages here. It's interesting because, you know, I do not want to have that conversation. But how can I say that and then say, you're going to be uncomfortable over here, but don't want to have the uncomfortable conversations? Like, I don't want to talk about, like, doing number two. Anyways, it may be necessary. You know, one of the main ways, it's many ways to find out whether or not you're being attacked, right? One of the ways is the dreams. Of course, you have dreams of falling, being chased, money being taken from you, you're not being able to obtain money. And let's say you have dreams like, I used to have dreams all the time about having stacks of cash. I mean, big money, so much I couldn't hold it in both my arms. And then all of a sudden it would just like fall out of my arms, or it would just dissipate. And then there was indicators to me that somebody was doing money or financial magic on me, okay? Another way to know that if anybody has ever done magic on you, or if your food, if somebody has put something in your food, if all of a sudden you get constipated, that's a surefire way. If you are a regular, if you move your bowels regularly, and I know this is a disgusting subject, but this is one surefire way to know if magic has been done on you, especially black magic, because black magic is magic of the hell, the pits of hell, and the pits of hell are your bowels. So when somebody is doing hellish magic on you, baneful magic on you, black or dark magic on you, your stomach, your pit, your bowels or pits of hell, they will get blocked up. And you don't, if you're used to going regularly or a specific amount of times a day, and then you stop all of a sudden, that's not always the indicator. Always seek medical profession, you know. Do not take my advice. I'm not a medical professional. So this is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and you must be 18 and older to view this message in any of my other videos. Please and thank you. So, but that's one way to know. And for me, that's been one way. You know, whenever I can't go, I know something's wrong. It's not normal for me, in fact. And if you notice, like, if you don't go for days, you know how a lot of people have to go to the hospital for that, right? Hellfire, you know? Your hell has bubbled up to the surface. It's poisoning your system. Your hell is poisoning your system, right? And people don't understand about making bowel movements or having your bowels clear. Large and small intestines, amongst other things here. But man, because you got to realize that our system has our body has several systems, and that is one that filters out a majority of the toxins as much as possible. And you know, if it's not functioning properly and we're not eliminating properly, and it's just sitting in there, you're reabsorb. The longer it sits in there, your body is reabsorbing those toxins that were meant to be dispelled. Toxins that are meant to be dispelled. I just caught on that, and that was no pun intended, collective. Ivy, shut that door. So yeah, you could have definitely had some type of blockages here. Okay, somebody was attacking your gut with dietary change and Ganesh. You know, Ganesha talks about, I say Ganesh, but it talks about clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance here. But he is a road opener, a deity that opens up roads, and many other things. And then after that, we have dietary change here. You may have thought something was equating to it, something had to do with your diet, why you may have not been able to make bowel movements. Somebody was attacking your systems, specifically your root and your sacral chakra, but specifically your root chakra, which is connected to your bowel system, not directly, but what are we doing here? Maybe you need to learn more about your bowel system. Maybe you need to seek a second opinion when it comes to some type of irregularity. Oh, I forgot I had a mango in the fridge. Yes. Driving? Oh. Chimichurri and kimchi is significant. Okay. They giving me kimchi. So really, maybe spicy kimchi, you know, maybe, I don't know. Everybody doesn't like spicy food. I know I don't, but kimchi, that's a good thing to eat for a more healthier track. Somebody could be eating kimchi, but I don't know. I heard chimichurri. Isn't that a place? Is that a food? Anyways, kimchi. It's like spoiled cabbage. Cabbage is really good for your digestive health. You can right away. I like cabbage. I actually quite love cabbage. What's Dakton? D-A-K-T-O-N. Anyways, any messages from here? What's the learning? You may end up being a teacher here. Interesting. You may end up being a teacher, person that teaches how your hands or certain pressure points in a person's body correlate to parts of like the gut, the stomach, stuff like that. You may be a person who can pinpoint acupressure or acupuncture is significant as well. But you know how they say like parts in there are certain points in the hands, certain points in the feet, points behind the knees. These are like where major pressure points here are like how they they connect directly to something inside the body that literally that our ancestors knew that they didn't necessarily, that surgery was always the last option. Okay. It was never the first option. It was the last option because our ancestors had this inner over outer standing that you could access things inside of the body through other pressure points around your body that seem to have no connection whatsoever, but they do. Okay. That could be significant. You may be being called to learn that. I don't know where I want to go. I wanted to do money moves, a money moves oracle deck, but I'm like, do I really want, I've been asking ancestors, like, do I really want, I love giving y'all good news. I love hearing the good news, but it's like, do you know how many people are really, really, really watching, trying to thwart your efforts? And I just make sure that, you know, I try to be as careful as possible not to reveal too much because it's people who love to hear what you have coming for you, what's in the cards. It don't even have to be that it relates to you. They're just going to assume that. And so they start assuming that they know what to attack. And so again, predictable. We know there's going to be karmics out there. We know. So I don't like to get into specific details, you know, like even like with the love readings, I was like, love readings, marriage. Even with like the love readings, you know, I didn't want to, somebody is stuck in the in-between with the ectoplasm in the reverse. Somebody could have tried to enter through a portal, a Lyran portal, a portal for a Lyran. Somebody tried to access your Lyran, I don't know, DNA, ancestral knowledge, energy. Somebody didn't have the what it takes here. They got locked. They not only did they get locked out of that portal, but the whatever this portal or this door is that they were trying to get access to your energy about, it set off some type of alarm or almost like a booby trap here. You know, like when they go into the museum, who's coming from the damn vent up there and he's Mission Impossible, you know, and they trip a wire or a laser or a pressure point. Okay. They tried to move something slowly, like a statue sitting on something that's pressurized, right? This is an alarm over here. There's a trip wire here. There's a pressure thing right underneath here. I don't know what the pressure point has to do with your hands, but somebody tripped the wire. Somebody hit one of your nerves, your pressure points the wrong way. And it set off an alarm and it went like this to these people. Stuck them right where they fucking were. And now their ass is stuck in the in-between because not only are they stuck under here, they can't get through this door, this portal here. The alarm is steady going off and wherever they came through, it's closed. That shit's sealed off. Somebody's stuck. I don't know how this makes sense, but it makes sense to somebody. People need to quit doing shit. But you know, like I said, predictable. Okay? These people are not star seeds. Therefore, they couldn't have caused you a death. Because let's be honest, what real star seed want to cause people deaths? None. So that I don't be getting the followers, and I just be looking at the followers like, are y'all okay? Oh, they said that they were a divine being and you weren't, so they convinced us to attack you. Like, for real, a divine being told you that, a chosen one, a star seed. They told you that they were the real one and collective was a fake. And they convinced you to help them attack collective, a divine being, a chosen one, a star seed. They convinced you to attack another person. So there's something here about the two suns, the emergence of two suns energy coming together. Two coming together to make one anew. That's a Pisces, the flower of life at the beginning of conception, the spark of life as well. We see marriage. Orishas are in the reverse. Somebody does not have clearance to be doing and calling upon any Orishas or accessing any type of Orishan knowledge. Like, that crap is not for this person. They need to stop. This person could be a Sangoma here. Multiple lovers is in the reverse. I'm not understanding what that means. I'm picking up on Credo Mutwa again. There's a high honor masculine that is a blue black. Okay? Hathorian race. Somebody been trying to tap into somebody's energy to find out exactly what or what it's like. If you're high on a masculine, they want to know like from which lineage are you from? Spirits say none of their damn business. That's why they ass sitting up here stuck somewhere underneath something like this. Somebody is stuck. Somebody is stuck. And elevation to everyone that just came into the live chat. Y'all know I can't see that far unless I get close up. I'm ready for my close up. Listen to this. Yeah, because they had to let something go. Then her side, Inanna energy, primordial mother energy here. They couldn't attach an incubus. It's just like, come on, just you try to attach an incubus to somebody that is of this lineage here. Inanna, Irishkigal, Ishtar. Known by many names, but these are their earlier primordial names. You tried to attach an incubus. They would have been ones that made the incubus. Incubus don't exist before this energy. These are like ones here that help to populate the earth, that help to shape civilization as we know it in ancient times. So you tried to attach an incubus to that person. So what? You can suck blood, adrenochrome, siphon vitality and health. So you can pretend to be or come off as somebody tried to steal a divine feminine's energy, so they can use it to pretend to be or cloak themselves as a higher on the masculine of the blue blacks. But Hathor has not recognized this person as being such, because the real high on the masculine, they have merged their two sons. Now this could be masculine and feminine energy. This could be any of the two sons could be anything. Okay. Somebody slow as hell. Somebody went and really tried to pass themselves off as like knocking on the fucking door in the back in the alley, but you know it's exclusive. You know it's a fight club, black market, all the night. You know what I'm saying? It's all the biggest, baddest shit that nobody ever heard of. Technology, jewelry, clothes, just all kinds of things, information and everything. Somebody knocked on the door and they tried to pass themselves off as a high or masculine after trying to attach an incubus to Ninhursag energy, a very primordial energy, whether this is masculine or feminine. It could be somebody from this bloodline here. But it's something about the hands, pressure points in the hands here. You know, it could have been like, okay, enter your password. And it's like the password is pressure points in the hand, pressure points in the neck. Shit, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to, y'all know, it starts off a little crazy around here. Yeah, Anunnaki here and false pregnancy. Somebody tried to pretend like that they were Anunnaki bloodline. That end up being false. This person is not of the Anunnaki bloodline here. And I've already stated what I feel about the Anunnakis, because we should know that because of that, when we should know that the Anunnaki coding, genetic coding was hijacked quite some time ago. Okay. So you got to be very careful claiming to be that. Whoever this unwealthy woman is, pregnancy out of wedlock, somebody tried to pretend to be and here, but that pregnancy was false. It's just like, child, I don't know what people be having going on. This person is a succubus. You're surely not a fucking Anunnaki. You're surely not. Like, stop the cap. And a succubus does not have a healthy womb, so of course they will be an unwealthy woman. This person is not a Pleiadian. This person been trying to escape death. Halls of Amentia in the reverse. Somebody don't want their soul to go into purgatory. Blue avians, they're looking for the knowledge of both the Atlantean or Atlantean knowledge here on how to escape death. Psychic, they're looking for a particular type of psychic here with Lemurians. Somebody trying to spin the block. A karmic feminine, masculine. There's a karmic feminine here that is a dark empath, dark high priestess energy. She's trying to spin the block. Okay, that ringing in the ears is not your ancestors, it's this woman. Okay, she may be a mer. I'm trying to figure out what this person got going on. Energy upgrades in the reverse. So this woman, I don't know where she come from. Surely she a succubus. Like this is like a woman trying to like self-proclaim themselves to be something that they are not. And it don't have to be a woman. This could be somebody in feminine energy. It's gonna be a masculine and feminine energy. Somebody is trying to self-proclaim themselves as like somebody is going down a list. It's like going down a list of all the different ancient deities and beings and gods and goddesses, because this person, they're a succubus. They don't know where they fit, or they could have sold their soul a long time ago, or sold their soul's purpose a long time ago. Somebody been going down the list. It's like, am I a mer person? And it's like they go and they try to talk to and they try to access the mer records, and it's like, cut it out. They try to access Anunnaki records and they go around claiming that they're Anunnaki for somebody is a shape-shifting, flip-flopping ass blood. You don't hop from bloodline to bloodline. You are not a self-proclaimer of these ancient blood. So you definitely will know, okay? Yeah, because listen, the DNA is more than skin deep, and it has nothing to do with the superficial and shallow in the reverse. It has nothing to do with how somebody looks or any type of aesthetics, or again, self-proclamation. You dress a certain way, you do a certain thing. That don't make you that. That don't make you a Tartarian here, okay? They said there's levels to this shit. With Tartarians, we got knowledge, keys, free energy, genius, and intellectual here. Somebody want to be one of these ancient bloodlines so bad here, possibly so they could get with a high honor masculine and merge with them. I guess, what else? This person been GPS tracking a high honor masculine. Yep. And his family, somebody, child, these be the ones. They stalk you and your family. Okay. You can have a lot of Venusian energy, that Prince type of energy masculine. The women just fall all over themselves. They melt for you. Hey, kind of dangerous out there. And this person was trying to cloak in Venusian energy. Somebody is trying to be it's masculine, whatever it is that you are, who you found out that you are. There is a woman or women trying to cloak themselves in the same type of energy to make it seem like that they came from the same bloodline. So what? They can get pregnant. But if these women, or if this woman is a succubus, they wouldn't do anything but attach a succubus or incubus spirit to you. You too higher, and I don't feel like I need to tell you that. You merge with your higher and lower self. You merge with your light and dark, shadow and light. I don't really feel like I need to tell you that. I feel like I need to be talking to the karmic out there. Yeah, because they're not in it for the long haul. Somebody life expectancy is past. A karmic masculine here. Yeah. Somebody is also some weird ass shit where these people are trying to attach a succubus or incubus to you so they can attach to a spirit baby. So they don't have to go to purgatory. They can cheat death again. These people, I don't know where the hell they are or who they are, but they're not, Alaska. Alaska movie date. It's in the reverse. Somebody trying to fake their death, disappear without a trace. A fucking judge that done fell from grace. A judge that's coming out sideways here. That's because this person is under investigation for unethical practices and abuse of power and authority. Yeah, a person of interest. They're the person of interest that abuse their power and authority. Somebody could be suspended without pay pending an investigation here. This person could be trying to break their death. They could be trying to fake their death, escape to Alaska, and then do some type of craft here. This could be the person, I don't know, this could be the person connected to them. Give me one more with the Venusian energy. I asked for one, but hey, I can't tell y'all what to do. You definitely a starseed, whoever you are, okay? And somebody was trying to, a psycho crazy ex. It's like somebody figured out a way to stay up in your energy. Somebody definitely was sucking off of your energy, okay? They were living off of your vitality. You was helping this person cheat death. Cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. Bro, you was helping this person cheat death. You don't know it, but hey, they was cheating death with your energy. And you broke up with this person, now they're a psycho crazy ex. They all in love, but that's the love spells, Venusian energy. I feel like you're a walking love spell, masculine, feminine. Somebody don't want to accept that here. that you got people from the mothership that's in it for the long haul. You got a spirit baby that's sitting somewhere that's ready to be born. Somebody felt like that they were going to try some weird shit in the dream state or something to you, where we're going to attach a succubus or incubus, salah, to your spirit baby. Like, what? That's why a motherfucker trapped. It's going into it's like somebody tried to, it's like sneaking onto the mothership where the spirit babies are in incubators, or not like NICU, but in incubators waiting to be born. They're being preserved. They are being kept healthy. You know, they're waiting for mommy and daddy, or however you do it, to come together and stuff to birth them forth. And somebody literally tried to go on the mothership, sneak in on there in your energy, probably an energy of yours that they kept in a jar. And they tried to go in they tried to go in the infirmary. Is that what you call it? No. And they tried to go in the nursery of a hospital and attach a spirit to an entity to your spirit baby, so they can be reborn through their spirit. Somebody asked, literally, I don't know what this is, but they keep showing me this. Somebody is stuck like this. They're not getting out. Because it's something about that when they move something or a pressure point here, and they try to move something, it could be your spirit baby, your energy, it could be anything, a door. They moved it the wrong way. Somebody didn't enter the right code. That's all I know. Yep. And they in it for the long haul. This thing being stuck, they're in there for the long haul. Somebody's name could be Tracy. Not, you don't want me to use these yet? PS. So there's something else you need to know. I see PS. We are on Wednesday, so who feels like that it's in order for this read. Somebody's stuck in this thing, whatever it is. PSR. It's a lot of red. Off top, I've already said hella red, like 5 times. There's an Aries in the reverse here. We got F. Somebody's name could be Finch, could be Frank. Nah, bruh. X, your ex, they can have first, middle, or last initial of F. What's X for? 4X, 4 times something. 4 times 4. Give me, somebody could be so-called mathematician, math magician. Sagittarius in the reverse, the color green. Somebody is taking something back, a Sagittarius in the reverse. They want to recant a statement. They want to take back something that they did because somebody's stuck. A Leo, they're in the upright green, the number 2. February is significant. This could be the 2nd of any month, okay? This could be 2 people. This could be 2 heart chakras here. Because, well, green is not necessarily the heart chakra, but most people consider it that. We got C. Yellow, 8. Somebody's name is Fisher, but with PH, Fisher. Or it could be Pfizer. Or it could be Fisher, Pfizer, or Kaiser Permanente. Somebody's name is Dale. Something about a quagmire, quasar. Somebody could be queasy. Something about Quaker oats as well. I. What about somebody's eye? Like third eye or both eyes? V. Ivy. Somebody's name could be Ivy. That's my grandbaby name. Y'all just heard me call her Ivy. But that was I-E-Y-E and then V. And there's an I right here again. It's in the reverse. Somebody lacks self-identity. IT, somebody works in IT or it is significant. Somebody could be 27, okay? Somebody could be hella lethargic at this time. That's because this person is trapped in between. J, okay? T-I-G-I-T, JIT. Somebody could be from Florida. Somebody could say the word JIT. 772, 727, 277 is significant. E is significant. I was going to say the letter 6, the number 6, bro. 7 is significant, heavy on the sevens, And they're set, look, 77 is here and they both in the reverse. And now if I want to be, you know, creative with some shit, you know, this is a square, technically. You know, it is kind of crooked, but technically this is a square. You do a set. You remember how we used to do this number? 7 and 7. Somebody is trapped in a square, a box, a frame of mind. Okay. Somebody's mind is trapped. Somebody's trapped in a mental prison. 4, 74, a Scorpio that was born in 74, or they could be 47, a Taurus here who changing their mind about their identity, who they are. They changing their mind about taking the identity with a Leo in the reverse. They changing their mind too, or somebody changing their mind about each other. There's the Capricorn who's the number one person that's involved in something. This motherfucker in the reverse, they lack self-identity. This is a person that say that I know who I am. They don't know who the fuck they are. People who know who they are, they don't attack other people. Now, I just like, even if people are like dark and stuff, them people be trying to find out how they can be more dark. They don't be like, you don't like, when you really, really know yourself and you really like are confident in yourself, you really don't spend your time trying to attack people, looking into other people's lives, how you can take something from them. Shit, you want to know more about yourself. Shit, I'm trying to see what my dark empath powers are like. Honestly, there's a Libra here that's in the upright, and they are the only ones out of a whole dynamic. Only one person is in the upright when it comes to divine righteousness, justice, balance. This could even be in the justice system. We did see a crooked ass judge. We got a Sagittarius in the reverse here with the number 3, the letter red, the color red. Somebody's name is red. Somebody's name could be Reagan as well. T is significant. The number 5, somebody could be 51. Somebody could be born in 51. Somebody could be 15 as well. There's a Scorpio here. Okay, so we got a Libra and a Scorpio. So death in the justice system, something concerning a death in the justice system. When somebody was 13, when somebody was 31, a death in a Scorpus system. Corpus Christi is significant. Corpus Christi is significant, okay? Yeah, that's the major arcana, a death that's linked to somebody in the justice system here. That has to do with a crooked judge. This person is under investigation for a death. Possibly of a Libra, possibly of a Scorpio, possibly with somebody with the initial T when they were 5, okay? It could have been when they were 15. It could have been when somebody was 31. Take it with, as it resonates here. That's the major arcana here, is this Scorpio and Libra energy here. The high honor masculine could be the Libra or the Scorpio here. We got V and Q. And look at this, 77 again. Like, what the heck? 77 is very significant, okay? Somebody could be born in that year, okay? So we got Q, V, and T. Y'all just do what y'all want, don't y'all? Somebody's name is Tusi. This person could be 42. Or Sita. Well, I'll be, how am I going to say it? I'll be John Brown. Another 7. There's another 7. Okay. And it has the letter I on it. Okay. And it has to do with wealth. A fake identity has to do with death, faking a death for some identity here. Identity theft. I need to be able to see these better. There's a psycho crazy ex in the family room. I don't know, in the family way. Maybe the family likes this psycho crazy ex. I don't know. Mastodons are significant. And that could just mean elephant in the room, because I mean, we have Ganesha here. We sing Ganesh here. Some type of elephant in the room is being addressed or needs to be addressed here. And maybe this is something to do with the family room, somebody's true identity. The court systems know about this. It concerns a person's death, or a Scorpio or a Libra. Take it as it resonates here. Something about significant about 2004 is significant here concerning a Cancer in 2004. This person is in the reverse. Their solar plexus is also in the reverse. And we got I. I keeps coming out in the reverse. Somebody has no identity with the 0 and the red. Somebody doesn't even have, somebody could have blown out. See, the red chakra is indicating to me root, stability, grounding. 0 point energy would be like the best. This would be like neutral. This would be the best thing to do. This could be your energy here. But with the I in the reverse, it feels like somebody lacks self-identity. There's a Scorpio again out here. All right, Marsha. This could be involving a jealous sibling. That this is the psycho crazy ex of a high honor masculine in his Venusian energy. The psycho crazy ex can be this person's can be a high honor masculine's, their real person's family member. And something has to do with identity, a death, fake death, somebody tracking somebody, a family tracking somebody for a psycho crazy ex here. Somebody tried to blend into a family to pretend that what the fuck? There is a movie. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's a real Lifetime movie, y'all. It's about a girl who did hella research on a particular family who had lost their daughter or something like that. And do you know this girl came back as an adult and pretended to be their daughter? And long story short, while she was obsessed with being particularly the man, she was obsessed with being the man's daughter. You know, she didn't like his other children. She came in and pretended to be like their long lost daughter that was kidnapped, and she saw a picture of her and she decided to trace it back. And while they were waiting on the DNA test, of course, these crazy ass folks allowed this girl to move her crazy ass into the guest house and stuff. And bitch was crazy. And come to find out, she was never really their actual daughter. I believe that what she did was she ended up finding their real daughter, kidnapping her, and then locking her away somewhere, like drugging her or either unaliving her, some crazy shit like that. And so she could go in and pretend to be this girl. I guess she thought that she was going to be able to cheat the DNA test of these people. I don't know what the hell this was, because it's something about she kept on like dodging the DNA test, or it kept coming back inconclusive. But it's something about like she became like, I don't know what the hell. This girl studied newspaper clippings, everything the family said about the daughter when she came up missing when she was a child. And this girl, I mean, she studied everything, every newspaper clipping, every interview that the parents gave, every police report, everything. And she went in, I believe she even dyed her damn hair, bro, to have like brunette hair like the child. And when she came in as an adult, she was like, I think I'm your long lost daughter. And of course, she was telling these people like, oh, I remember when I was a kid, like, oh, this, and I had this teddy. And it was just like, man, these people, they, like, I think both of the parents were not so. One of the parents was like, yeah, I don't think this bitch our child. Of course, they were Caucasian and no shade to the people, you know, but one of the parents was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling it. I think it was the mother. The mother was like, I just don't feel that motherly connection with her. She said, you know, it doesn't matter how long my child has been gone or away from me. A mother never forgets how her child feels. A mother just knows there's an instant connection. She was like, I don't feel it with her. I don't believe it. I don't trust it. But the father, I think he was sold. And so the girl kind of clinged to the father and stuff. And she started playing the father against the mother and the other siblings against like everybody against each other, so she could isolate or get the father to herself. And I mean, like, this bitch was crazy. Real Lifetime movie, you know? It's like really old. Like really old. Something about Windsor is significant. None of these letters make sense. I'm letting y'all know that right now. There's a W here. There's a W here for an Aquarius, a win for an Aquarius. Let's pull. I wanted to put that W there, but it don't make sense anymore before I move forward. What's going on here? Somebody been abusing divination too. I mean, of course we know that. It's like typical, is this not typical karmic behavior? They abuse divination. Come on. They get close to your people, your person, your family, and become the third wheel enemy. It's like, come on now. They invade your privacy. They stalk you online. Karmic behavior. They even do shit to travel towards you, to send people to travel towards you. Come on now. They try to isolate you. Karmic behavior, bro. These motherfuckers are not like same script, different cast. You know, the letter O is significant. 08 is significant. Somebody's name is Vito or Vito. That's way too many. That's way too many. And why did they come out in chunks like that? Chunks. Marsdale is significant. Place. Emeryville is significant. You can be a descendant of Sacagawea. Just heard that. Billy Carson is significant. I used to think he was so cute. Like what that man doing on that TV, all philosophical and stuff with a mouth full of fucking goals. Hey, you gotta love him. You gotta love him. Somebody is not wealthy. Somebody is not gonna get wealthy. I'm telling you this, somebody trying to get in the family way or get in the family line, trying to pretend like that they're you or pretend like it's something going on weird like that. Man. I'm gonna ask. Mirror. Somebody is trying to mirror some energy or mirror your identity. High on or masculine, whoever you are. This could be somebody coming like, I'm your long lost brother, Drew. That's significant here. And L is definitely significant in the number 7. Y'all see how many times 7 is out here? Somebody is an L7, a square. Remember Gru and Drew, they were very different. Somebody could be pretending to be your long lost brother. Maybe they are. Somebody is a twin. Maybe you were separated at the hospital as a twin here. Switch that birth is significant, okay? You got the Deva on your side. I shade to the Deva. These are who are guarding you, guiding you. D. TiVo is significant. People still use that. Tillo, Tilo. Child, none of that makes sense. Something is lit. Something lit up. Possibly about a family room and a psycho crazy ex. Maybe somebody is not who they say they are. With Nibiru and mothership here, somebody is not who they say that they are. Somebody only know all these things here about you, your family, whatever the case may be, because this person been GPS tracking you and your family. I don't know if you're the high on or masculine, or if this is the high on or masculine. I'm just trying to figure out how spirit. I need more. This is not making sense. A Libra, a Scorpio, and a Cancer in a reverse, and another Scorpio. 314 is significant. 413, 144. 144 is there, okay? 441, 413, 314, 414. Okay, we got 57, we got 70, and we got 78. These could be numbers, ages, and or years. We got 2007 is right here. We got 87 as well. We got 75 as well. We got 1970 as well. These months could be significant. Months, years could be significant. We got S. Somebody driving some type of SS edition. This could be an Impala SS. I don't know what year. Impala SS 87 or 77. Impala SS. I don't know if they make them in 57, maybe 75, but somebody got an Impala SS. That's what I just picked up on. Somebody's name could be Paula, P-A-L-A or P-A-U-L-A. Somebody sold it too. I don't know what that means. Sold you, sold it, sold family information to a psycho crazy ex so this person could GPS track you. And they've been in it for the long haul, whoever this is. I don't have all the letters with solitude. I'm getting solitude as well. Somebody been studying you too. Somebody is lost, L-O-S-T. That could be you as a child, long lost child, is what I'm getting here. B-G, B-Jizzle, wham. Y'all didn't hear me say that. Y'all know I'll be in my own zone. So, Nolans is significant. Are they from New Orleans? No, they from Magnolia, New Orleans, Louisiana is significant. Somebody was lost out there in a parish. Parishes are significant, okay? Sagittarius is here in the reverse. It's like, damn, Saggies, why y'all gotta make us look bad? Well, I ain't claiming you. The letter D, okay? The number 6, 68 is significant, 86. DS. Somebody's name is Davis. Somebody's name is like Salvatore. Sausalito is significant. I ain't heard in Sausalito. Isn't that by like Milpitas in California, Sausalito? I can't remember, child. California's so big, you would never travel. You could live there all your life and never travel the whole state. It's that big. F is significant. Frank Finch. 40. Okay, I ain't trying to make no fun of nobody's name, okay? Some of y'all, I don't know what the hell. A Leo, ST5. That could be a car. SRTs are significant. Don't ask me, y'all. Some of y'all are twins, or somebody is a twin. It may not be many people that know this. Only people in the family know this, and a psycho crazy ex that's in love, that think that they're in love with the high under masculine twin, but they're actually in love with the karmic twin. These twins pull a switcheroo on people. Whenever it's like, whoever this psycho crazy ex with is, whichever one of the twins she was with, whenever he wanted to go cheat or deal with somebody else or even get away from her, he swapped out with the twin. And I guess the twin was fucking her and attached the incubus to this woman, or she attached the succubus to the twin. You take it as it resonates here. Somebody got a twin, and a lot of people in the public do not know, and that's because somebody uses their twin as their stunt double, especially if this person is in the public eye with high on the masculine. Weird. But hey, families do some crazy shit, bro. 8 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. This is not the deck I want. I want Panther Oracle. Somebody is a twin. It's like one of the twins, they may live in another, I don't know how to, this is kind of weird, bro. I don't know. Somebody got a weird ass fucking family. This is like one of the twins, like, what is going on? Like The House of Wax. Remember that movie? And remember the brother, like people didn't know, like they showed in the beginning, them being twins. One of the face was disfigured. And they made the one, when they grew up, you only seen the man that was like the sheriff of the town, the mechanic, all that stuff like that. And it was really only him living in that town, but he lived with his twin brother the whole time. It was made to seem like the twin brother, the one with the disfigured face, the one that was the real true wax artist, that they were the ones that was diabolical and vicious, when really it was the one with the pretty fucking perfect and normal face. They were the ones that were sick, sadistic, twisted, and they basically bullied around the twin that was a lot calmer and nicer to be like the fucked up one, but they really weren't. But they were going under their brother. It's like all they had was each other. But the one that looked perfectly normal was really the fucked up one. And the one that was actually like very artistic, very genius. He didn't speak a lot and stuff, but he was very, 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 genius, very gifted. Let's say that. It's like he kept him locked away only until when he wanted that twin to come out and do dirty deeds. We could have a scenario going on like that, where you got two twins, and I don't feel like one of their faces is disfigured. I feel like that one of them is very gifted. They were hidden out of the family way, and the family been pretending like that there's only one of them, but they only call on this twin. It's like the twin kind of cool with being quiet, not being unseen, because that's how the family forced him to be, him or her. And this twin, they stay out to themselves. They may be very creative. They may be very gifted, and they like that very much. But every so now and then, the family get this person a call, and they let them out of their room or their dungeon or their place of keeps here, where they're hidden away in whatever way. They're probably very well kept, to be honest, okay? Something is about an SD card, and something is about a Leo, something is about somebody's name Liz, and something is hella lit, something done lit up, okay? Somebody's name could be Donna here. Somebody's name could be Donovan here. Somebody's name could be Dola, D-O-L-A. That's what I get. Okay. But it's like the family or the twin brother, the one that the public sees and they think it's only one. This is the one in the public eye. This is the one held in high honor. They get a lot of the love energy, but this brother may very well be siphoning the gifted twins' gifts, their Venusian energy, to come off this way. And then they just fund the hidden twin. They fund all of their lifestyle. Nobody really knows about them. But whenever the twin brother gets out here and get into some bullshit, or maybe this is the way that it has been. This is hella fucking crazy. Like, maybe it's just the way that this has been all these twins' life. And one twin, they became content. They cool. They like it this way. They not being in the family way or in the public eye. But the brother, they all out there. Everybody know their name, such and such and such. And usually this twin, the agreement is like, maybe they agree that this twin, the one that's in the public eye, siphons this other twins, their spiritual gifts, their creativity. They siphon it from them so they can continue to live in this Venusian high honor masculine energy here, because that's why I'm getting, like, these are identical twins. They had the same sacks, the emergence of two sons, two masculine energies, twin brothers in the same sack. Okay, they look exactly alike. It's uncanny, but what they are very different. If you were to get them together, they are very different. Okay, they are very different nonetheless. Until this twin recently or in the past got themselves into some real bad trouble. This family was trying to make the other twin take the fall for this twin, so they could continue to live in this image. But this twin, that's what kind of where this twin may have drawn the line. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this psycho crazy ex, but if this is a crazy ex of this so-called high honor masculine, okay, one of these masculines are high honor, truly, but that's the one that's hidden. Whoever the public has been seeing, that's not the real high honor masculine. The one that's not the real high honor masculine, they have a psycho crazy ex that knows everything about the fucking family. And they've been tracking somebody, and they could have been possibly blackmailing somebody. Cannot make it up. They're going to trap and evidence. They trying to trap this twin. She could be blackmailing them. But maybe this twin was in self-love energy, like, fuck that. Maybe this twin was about to find eternal love. It could even be that the twin, the evil twin, he wanted this, the high honor twins person. Hollywood really been playing in our face with this shit, haven't they? A professional, whoever this other twin is, they are professional. The other twin, they may travel a lot. That's why people don't see them a lot, or they may live at a distance. They may be a travel advisor here, and they fighting. Yep, these two twins are fighting, okay? Because one is pissed off that the high honor to the twin that stays hidden, the real gifted one, he got good news, possibly about somebody in private, okay? Or somebody that he found to be himself interested or intrigued in. He may see that person as his true love. He could have found this person online. Therefore, he don't want to be a part of this shit. And it's like, what you mean? That's the agreement. It's like, oh, we'll cut you off from the family money, you know? Yeah, but this twin wants to persevere with a blessing or with their blessings, spiritual gifts, the blessings of a union, you know? Somebody that they are having a lot of memories. What the fuck is going on with the cards? Somebody blackmailing these people. They weren't prepared for this. They weren't ready for whoever this psycho crazy ex is to have some type of evidence, pictures. So they got an idea to bully somebody and locking in with them. This could be the good twins ex or because the twin wants eternal love. And they taking the steps to do that. And they got the twin that was using their energy, their image, they're sick. And that's why this psycho crazy ex is acting a fool, because she could be the one trying to blackmail the twin brother. Oh, I'm hot from this message, bro. What else, Divine? This is some crazy stuff. These people said they've been GPS tracking or trying to track down this twin because I feel like that this twin don't went AWOL. They're not doing it anymore. They're not taking on. And this is even some shit, y'all. This is crazy, bro. This is even some shit where the evil twin committed a crime and the family went and got the good twin to do this person's time. And it's been like that since they were younger. And people, that's why they keep it hidden, so they can continue. This evil twin, they do a lot of dirt. And then they just go, they're like, oh, yeah, I'll go do the time, Your Honor. I'll sit in jail. I'll sit in the county for a little bit. But they go get the twin and produce the twin on the day that it's time to turn themselves in. This twin could have did prison time for this wicked twin. That wasn't even them. And there's a psycho crazy fucking ex that know everything about this family. I'm telling you, like, but if this person is planning on coming out of prison or they got out, listen, they could have, this psycho crazy ex could have given a tip to the tip hotline that the twin, that the masculine that they had locked up under some crime was not the actual person. And these people did a DNA test because, see, when I picked up on Bolo, right? Be on the lookout, right? But I picked up on Bolo, but somebody called in an anonymous tip and told the people to check the DNA because even though they are twins, there's going to be a slight difference here, especially if somebody is a divine being. I'm not even lying. And these people check something about the DNA, something is like it's like they look exactly alike. But it's something about these people when maybe somebody took this person serious, the psycho crazy ex, they went and tested this twin's DNA. And they found out that is not him. And now there's a judge, because we've seen judge that is recusing because a judge was in on it too. or a judge, they just accuse themselves because they don't want to be a part of this shit show and it fucking come out on the news because you got a psycho crazy ex here that's threatening to tell. Oh, because this person is gone. Oh, and so this family is very well known. This family got some deep ass secrets. It's like to each his own. Like, what kind of weird ass shit? It's like the good twin is being used as a fallout boy. The movie The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin in it. Remember that movie, The Good Son? Richard and Henry. And remember Henry, he was the woman's biological son, but he drowned the little brother, tried to unalive the sister in the ice pond on thin ice. Just all kind of crazy shit. Tried to push the mom off a cliff. All kinds of crazy shit. Like somebody is really diabolical ass twin. Cursed ass family. I cannot make this shit up. Look. The family curse. Friendship, blessing, and merit making. This is a good twin. This person could have, if they were locked up for this evil twins deeds, they made a lot of friends locked up. And maybe this person revealed something to people that were locked up with them. Maybe they gained a lot of followers. Let's say that. A lot of let's say loyal supporters here. That seen this person as a walking blessing, a walking good omen, a walking shaman, a walking miracle. Man, I feel like that this twin is very much so talented and gifted. Very much so. Of course, they would have probably been a part of the GATE program. So, this family's contract would be to keep them quiet while the government experiment on them, some type of weird shit. They just pay to keep this twin quiet and out of the public eye, while the wicked twin is the only one that people get to see. But whenever he get into trouble or do some bullshit, they go use the good twin, their energy, however it is. I'm telling you, they go do rituals. They go to somebody that does divination and they go do rituals on a twin and stuff to get their good energy, to get this evil twin out of a lot of bullshit and shit. And even cloak themselves in the twin's energy, because that is diabolical, bro. Because how does that work in the spiritual realm? Yep. The evil twin indulges. They do rituals on the good twin, so the evil twin can indulge on their energy. How does that work in the spirit world when they're identical twins? Like, we're going to have to talk about that. I have questions now. I have questions. Something is about daily, D-A-I-L-Y. And they know that a judge took a bribe to look the other way. I'm telling you. Or this is when somebody called in an anonymous tip line or paid somebody to look in to some mysteries concerning this twin that was locked up. I'm telling you, bro. The family could have stopped paying this twin's money or something. I don't know. This is pretty weird. So then, if the good twin was locked up under the guise of the evil twin, where the fuck is the evil twin at? And on drugs and in rehab? Damn, spirit. That's fucked up. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody got a bad addiction. They could land them, in the morgue, in the grave here. 4 of Wands. Somebody is a twin, bro. 4 of Wands. It's like they look identical here. Somebody trying to figure out a way, a miracle cure. It could be that these people got this good twin locked up also and set them up or something, or they're trying to locate them, GPS track them through one of their psycho crazy exes. Nine of Swords, like somebody got multiple. This wicked twin, they got a lot of attachments. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not gifted, and if they do exhibit gifts, it's from demons that their family uses. 2 of Pentacles, feathers, y'all, feathers. 2 of Pentacles. I'm talking about they look identical. Somebody got the fuck on out of Dodge. Oh, this family went to the prison where the good twin is supposed to be. I guess they robbed somebody in the jail system to do something to them, so they wouldn't be able to talk or tell nobody or something. There's something weird going on like that, and the twin was not there. Somebody made friends with a motherfucker in the prison system, people in the prison system, and told them what was going on. And these people believed them. Maybe they seen this person perform supernatural miracles or something like that. And this twin, they helped this twin escape. I ain't got, and it's a judge that they got to recuse themselves because they helped this twin escape. So, okay, that's what's going on. The family went there to look for this twin. They were not there. They were not there. Two of Cups, the Star, the Death, and the Rebirth here. Identical twins. They could have even said that one of these twins, the good twin, died. I want to know where the other twin is. Like, what's going on? Hermit, they in hiding. They're in solitude. Somebody's name could be Rachel. At the present moment, this person is in hiding and in solitude. So they figure it out, the Fool, until the coast is clear. From what? For people to change their perspective, for people to see it from a different perspective in the reverse. The Fool. That people see that they are possibly not that they are. There's no way possible that they are the same. One is of God. One is of God. One is very, very, very religious. This person can even be like a no action type of person. They are non-conflictual and everything. This other twin is completely opposite of them. They really don't like the fact that people have tried to compare them as being the same, the people that know of both of them. But it's just kind of like somebody is an artist. This twin, he has even stolen the good twin's art and passed it off as their own, like they're fucking, like they're creative and stuff. Like, why am I picking up on the movie Brahms? I don't remember that movie. They had that boy living in the wall and stuff, Brahms. Damn. This family is, This family is, Knight of Pentacles. They've been holding this in for a long time. This family they have a lot of pull. They have a name. They come from long money, like, And it's not, I don't feel like that this twin was per se that they lived in an attic. I just feel like maybe they lived off grid somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like the middle of the woods, but they had everything that they needed. But it was like when this person was ready to leave, they were living in such a remote place and wherever that they had to wait for the family to come get them because the family wanted this person to always have an escort, so they would never. Ew, this family is filthy. Like they never want this person to get away or be seen or nobody to see this person in public, take a picture of this person and put two and two together. Like, what? So maybe they even paid for this person to have a girlfriend, and this could be the crazy ex or something that this person done dodged or got away from. Oh, there's some crazy weird shit going on right here, bro. There's some weird shit. Temperance. Embodiment of Pentacles. There's a King of Pentacles, Temperance energy. So a Sag Capricorn. One of these these twins could have been born. That's kind of weird. What? I don't know. These twins could have been born like on the cusp of Sag and Capricorn, meaning it's quite strange, which would allow them energetically, spiritually to embody different energies. Does that make sense? When it comes to zodiac signs, like let's say like the last minute of Sagittarius, one twin is born, and then a minute later or 2 minutes later, 6 minutes later, the next twin is born 7 minutes later. The next twin is born, and they're in Capricorn season. Does that make sense? So they don't even have the same birthdays, Two of Swords, and they was keeping one hidden. One is an Earth angel, and one is a King of Pentacles. One is a Sag, and one is a Capricorn. And they are twins, and one is being kept hidden. Possibly the Earth angel, the Temperance energy, more than likely. This person likes rivers. They damn sure stay off grid, or they like to be in the woods a lot. They like to fish. Like, somebody is weird. And if this twin ever did come out, they would come out to give the wicked twin. See, this wicked twin, they got a drug habit. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Like, they've been to rehab several times. But if they are the King of Pentacles, however they show up as like the high honor masculine, this person can't just disappear because of their public image. So the evil twin will go to rehab when they get too deep into the game, however, and they'll go get the good twin, the Temperance energy, to come and play the role of the King of Pentacles or the evil twin. So they can keep their role, their image going, the family's image going, and they're gonna even have this twin sleeping with the evil twin, psycho crazy ex, and the bitch is a succubus. And she done found this shit out, and she is blackmailing these people. Ten of Swords. That's some crazy ass shit, bro. I cannot continue to read it. Spirit of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Somebody is like, follow the white rabbit here. Spirit of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. This other twin lives off grid. Somebody got information about these two from when they were children in the past. Six of Cups talk about memories. And mind you, these are photos. One of them is the lucky white rabbit energy. Okay? Okay? We got the Lovers, the Six of Swords, and this. Okay. So the good twin is ready for true love. So what does that... I'm ready to get out of the energy. It done gave me a headache. Thank you. I get out of the energy. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. The Sun is in the reverse. These people act like that they didn't have, that this person was not their son. And we got the Spirit of Wands in the reverse, child. We got the Devil in the reverse. This person is freeing themselves from these people. It's almost like somebody faking their death. Okay, y'all, it's time for me to go. I got a kid with a belly ache. Yeah, this twin done disappeared. If this person was locked up, or this family got this person locked up, trying to frame them for the crime of the other twin and pretend that they were them. It's some weird shit going on like that. Somebody, and possibly a judge, bro, believe this person's story. Maybe they seen this person perform miracles while they was locked up, or in one way or another. People help this person escape. And these people with perspective in the reverse, they don't know where this person is, but they are in solitude somewhere. They went away from this cursed ass family. They refuse to do this shit anymore. This is wild as fuck. The evil twin, this person's image could be taking a hit, okay? Because this person in rehab, and it's known. And you got, and there's a psycho crazy ex here that's threatening this family that if they don't give her money, she gonna expose it all. So I feel like that she probably already been telling, because she really want she want the good twin back. She don't want the evil twin. She wants the good twin. And it was like they had this. That's crazy. This is crazy work, bro. They had the good twin sleeping with this bitch and everything, while this other twin would disappear and possibly go to rehab. So wouldn't nobody know their secrets about them being on drugs, because we do have withdrawal here and privacy. I'm telling you. And while this person was in rehab, here we go. The good twin made a promise to these people that they would help keep the evil twin's image calm, safe, peaceful, until somebody found evidence that this was going on. This is some weird ass shit. That these people was keeping this good twin on a deserted island or off grid somewhere, okay, put up in a house, taking care of everything. Like I know this is far-fetched and shit, but man, the shit people do to keep up an image or keep their little long so-called cursed ass generational wealth or money. I want out of this energy. Usually I follow through with the reads, but I want out of this fucking energy. Somebody is definitely held in high honor though. Yeah. Who? Those are the messages collective. Get it. Those are the messages collective. If you like the messages, the energy, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to stick around or be notified of any other readings, I pray that they get better than this. Be sure to subscribe. Always check the description box under this video and any other video that I have done previously for all type of links, personal readings. I am overwhelmed from that reading. I do not like the energy. But as I release you and your energies back to their respective places with love and light, peace, protection, healing, abundance, fruitfulness, positivity, high vibes, and all variations of such, so long as it is under divine righteousness and justice, and so long as your heart is in the upright, I'm going to call my energy, my magic, my vitality, my power, my energy's essence back, my thoughts, my pure thoughts back to me, my healing, my protection over my mind, body, soul, and spirit, my power and authority, my safety and my sovereignty back to me, disconnecting any and all energetic cords that I have connected to or that have connected to me, closing all doors, portals, and windows to and from my energetic field, healing and sealing all leaks in my auric field and subtle bodies, including my light bodies. Ashe. Please remove and dispel any and all other energies that have that remain in this space at this time, and reinforce our rules and regulations and punishments for any energies that wish to or that insist on staying in this energetic field. They are now considered trespassers and transgressors at this time, and they will be done with or dealt with under righteous and divine judgment. However it is that my spirit team sees fit, under karmic justice only. Ashe. Ashe. I don't like that message. I feel like I need to go take a whole nother fucking spiritual bath. I'm not even lying. Those are the messages, y'all. Until next time, I'll catch y'all. Peace and Godspeed. I do not